How you doing? How you doing today? Hi. That's good. I'm out here coming to an end of a long 5.5 hour drive, so I need you guys to help me get through this last hour. Why the last hour always the hardest? Oh my gosh. The last hour is always the hardest. Hello friends, how y'all doing? I just wanted to get on here mostly to say hello. Unfortunately, I can't look at the stream, but I just didn't want to go a full day without saying hello and letting you guys know I'm thinking about you. I'm about to have a ball. I'm on my way to Greensboro. I've never Green North Carolina. I've never been before. This is my first time, and I'm just like super duper excited. Super duper excited. I just hope and pray everyone took made the day their own and said I'm having a great day today. You made the best of today. I'm telling you. I decided this morning when I got up, I say, you know what? I'm unemployed. Let me go on a little trip. Let me just jump in the car and go. And that's what I've done. Because the things that I do, like creating amazing content for you guys and stuff, I can do from anywhere. So that's my goal, is to build my page so that I can work from anywhere. And I'm getting more comfortable with, talking to everyone and stuff like that. Oh my goodness. So when I drive long distance drive, I like to look at all the different towns, because once I see a town and repeat it in my head, then if I see it again, I'll remember. And so just to let y'all know, my longest drive, I drove from DC to California, and I did that in, I want to say 2021. That was like a bucket list item. I wanted to drive cross country, and I did it. And it was amazing. I learned so much. So many small towns, places that's like a dot on the map. And I'm like, okay, and I'm here. I'm here now. So yeah, I drove from east to west coast and then drove back from west to east coast. And when I went a different way going. I went one way going and then a different way coming back. So that was like, I had to do it. And I'm going to do it again because I want to do it. I want to do it better. And I want to take like 2 to 3 weeks to go one way across country, because it's so many. Now, I'm a feel good person. I love to take advantage of free. So I want to do as many free things or things that are not a lot of money. I want to do them all. So that's why I want to take a longer time. Can you guys hear me? Can y'all hear me? Hello. I was saying, by me driving, unfortunately, I can't, see everyone's name. But it was really important to me that I at least got on and let you guys know I was thinking about y'all, and, that I'm here. Just been driving all day long. Oh my goodness, I'm in North Carolina now. I'm coming from DC. Woo! I'm doing a solo trip. I don't have no children, no grandchildren. Oh wow, Durham. I'm about to pass Durham in like 30 miles. I would love to stop, but I want to get to where I'm going before dark, so I have to keep going. But my family came from Durham. Do y'all have any family that came from like Durham, Raleigh? Oh my gosh. I love these towns, and it's so much land. I'm going to try to show y'all a little bit of what I see. Ah! Look. There y'all go. Get this. Just so much open land. And when I tell you, I'm doing about probably 80, and the speed limit is 70. But I mean, this has been going on for the past almost 3 hours. I've been driving like this with this landscape. Just a beautiful open landscape. Just plenty of land. Again, when I get down there, I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to Greensboro, and I don't care. People like, don't say where you go. I'm going to Greensboro. Shoot. I'm going to show y'all around to let y'all see. I'm excited to see myself. Look at this. Trees. I got the window down so I can breathe in all this fresh air. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. It's awesome. It is awesome. But okay, let's talk about my cross-country trip. So I know I'm going to just talk y'all head off since I really can't read and see what y'all saying. Okay. So I was working a job for 17 years. I got to tell y'all the whole story. I was working a job 17 years. They did me dirty. I put up with so much throughout those years. And I'm going to tell y'all, it was with TSA. I was with TSA for years. 17 freaking years. And I tell you, they treat you like you're nothing. I put up with it. Even with them treating me like I was nothing, I, kept going for promotions. I was promoted 3 different times. By the time I left, I was on a supervisory level as far as my band. And, so I had really progressed as far as I could go. But anyway, I walked away. First, I was in an airport for years. Got really sick. Come to find out, I got sick because I was under so much stress. And I was used to that stress. I didn't even know I was stressed. So I stepped away and went under the air marshal service, which was really cool. I was working side by side with air marshals, supporting them. And, it was really great. I did everything, everything for them. I oversee their vehicles, the property. Oh my goodness. I did everything, which was great. I finally walked away. They had no respect for me. They had no respect for my hard all those loyal years. Just none. And it's like when to expect your employer to respect you or to recognize you is just whatever. I finally let it go. After they strewed me over for the last time, I had them by the balls. I hope no kids are on here. I had them by the balls. They sent an email out that was horrible, basically saying that they wanted the other young lady to get my next up boss position that we all were applying for. I had way more experience than her. Like I said, I had supervisory experience and everything. I had way more experience. And the fact that they were the interviewing people saying that they one particular person to get the job. Like, how does that work? And I'm on this email traffic, so it was like they totally forgot that I'm on the email that they're sending this to. So, you know what I said? At first, I was going to fight it. When I tell you I had already been to the ombudsman office so many times, and nothing happened. So, I sat on it. I didn't sit on it. I let it sit. It was crying my tears. What am I going to do? How am I going to make it? What do I do? And I decided, you know what, y'all know? It's time for you to have, that's my real name. It's time for you to have faith in God and finally let it go. Let this job go. And that's what I finally did. It was terrible. While I was there, it was so many people that came from like the airport over to the office where I was working. And when they realized how we were being, I'm not going to say it, how we were being treated over there, Like, it was like, how in the world? Like, one young lady just wouldn't stop crying. Like, she was only there less than a month, and this woman, a grown woman, would not stop crying. She was like, she was so unhappy where I was at. She said, I can't believe you've been putting up with this. And I told her, I said, the only thing I think about is my children. I said, I come here, I do my work, and I go home. I said, for the last 7 years, that's what I've been doing. This is how we complain, we go to nothing was done. But anyway, so that's what led up to me finally walking away from my job and deciding that, hey, I'm going to go after other business things. I was already a realtor. So I started doing real estate full time. And I came home with my family. So, and I decided, I said, you know what? I'm going to drive across country. It was something I always wanted to do. Never had the time to take off. So I finally did it. And when I tell you, oh my gosh, you're talking about a life-changing experience. So I'm going to back up. And that's because I got plenty of time to talk. And I'm sorry. Before I went across country, so I have a cousin. Her name is Kim Poole. She's a soul fusion singer. She's all over social media. She's all over Facebook, TikTok. But she does a lot for the people, for black people. She does a lot. And one of the things she does is she take children from the inner city and she takes them camping down in an area where there used to be slavery, down in Eastern Shore, Maryland. So I've never been camping at this time, right? I was like, I have never been camping. So I just quit my job that August. And that weekend, she was going camping and she wanted to take my kid. And I'm like, you can take her, but I'm not going. So she convinced me to go. And when I tell you, and I went to Hampton House. It's in Eastern Shore, Maryland. Oh my goodness. It's the last building where the actual bricks of the building were built by slaves. And in the brick, you can see the fingerprints of the slave fingerprints in the brick. And so she takes kids yearly to this place from Baltimore. Yearly, she takes them down. Well, not just Baltimore, Ohio, wherever. If they want to go, she takes them. And it's a whole weekend thing. But anyway, she takes you here, and we actually camped out on the grounds right here on the side where this building is. When I tell you, oh my goodness, having my feet touch that soil, having my hands touch those bricks, my hands touching bricks, it did something for me. Because I'ma say it, we feel like we're free, but the truth is these jobs, having jobs and stuff like that, we're not free. We're just slaves to a different source. That's how I see it, and I finally had let that go. So no, I didn't know how I was going to pay bills and how I was going to do this. But right now it's 2025, and guess what? I'm current on my mortgage. I'm current on my car payment. It blows my mind every time I think about it. Like, I left not knowing how I was going to make it. And it's been years later, and I'm eating. You can see I haven't missed a meal. Look, at that, my shirt caught most of it. So I haven't missed a meal. I'm good. And it's just, I've worked so long that it makes you so afraid of not knowing when that next check is going to come, not knowing when that next, I'm so used to working for that money. I go to work, clock in and clock out, and I get that money. And so not having that for these past 4 years and me still being okay has been tremendous, because I'm telling you, when I say every meal I eat is a blessing. Every time my gas electric being on is a blessing. Oh my goodness. So that's what led up to me going across country. I know I told that a long story, right? So that's one of the reasons I call myself Unemployed Nana Nell. Because when I tell you I'm so blessed to finally be unemployed, I earned the right to call myself unemployed. You know what I'm saying? The abuse, mental abuse that I put up with for 17 years from a job, I deserve to be unemployed. They like, yeah, I'm unemployed. And my kids, they like, it's not funny, Ma. I think it's funny. I think it's funny. So I'm going to keep laughing. Oh my goodness. So that's what led up to me driving across country. I wanted to do something that because having to work Monday through Friday, who could take off and say, I'm going to go across country, unless you got a lot of PT time and stuff like that. And let me tell you, I'm one of those folks, if I have three days of PT time, I'm taking 2. Because it was so miserable. And okay, guys, just to let y'all know, I'm just at the point where I'm able to tell people who I used to work for. Even though I've been gone for years, I don't know if it was fear. I don't know if it was, I have not told, I just wouldn't discuss it. My family thought I was crazy. Like, why would you just leave a job? And I was making over 80 grand, which is not a lot, but it was more than enough for me and my children. For me and my kid, my other children are grown and gone. And I'm telling you, when you're being mentally, oh my goodness, abused and pushed over, it's just a lot. But anyway, so I had to drive across country. I had to do it for me. It was something I wanted to do, and I did it. Oh, you saying so much. I'm sorry. I wish I could read it. But so I drove cross country. I left in them. So I prepped my car. Like, I got my car oil change. I got my tires done. I got everything ready for this road trip. I had my little basket, so I'll keep my food in the bag. I only have one kid at home. So I'm like, okay, she'll just go with me. So right before I leave, I go see my daughter and my 2 grandkids, right? And I'm like, we're walking around a block, and we're really close. So I'm like, okay, I'm about to go across country. And then my son at that time was at Camp Pendleton. He's a Marine. So I said, I'm going to spend some time with him while I'm there. And, and then I'll be back. I'll start my way back home. And so I'm really, and you know what I did? I just said, you know what? Go with me. And with no notice, my daughter and 2 grandkids with my other young daughter, we all jumped in her truck, who was not, I didn't do no oil change, no nothing on her car, because I had prepped my car. I parked my car at her house, and we all jumped in her little SUV and drove cross country for the first time together. That way we can totally have this experience together. And I'm sitting here having such a great time talking to y'all. Where am I? I'm talking and driving. But anyway, so she agreed to go with me, and we got on a road and just drove. And when we left DC, I'm gonna say DC area, oh my goodness, we drove through Indiana, Ohio. What else was up there? It's Ohio, Indiana. I'm trying to think. I'll let y'all know. And plus, I got my map book. I actually bought a book because I wanted to mark every state, every town that we drove through. And see, like I said, drove through. I couldn't stop all the time, but I wanted to mark everything, because when I do it again, I want to go and do tourist attractions and everything. I want to do as many tourist attractions as I can. I don't want to be rushed. I want to take my time and do it again. So yeah, we jumped in the truck and did that. So the biggest thing that got us leaving the part of DC and Maryland area where I left from, it brought us out. We were all at a hill, right? And we were coming down. So I'm thinking that's how it is all across, this good world. And don't get me wrong, I've been to California, I've been to San Francisco before, but I flew in and we drove from San Francisco to Las Vegas. So I've been to California before, and so that's what I'm thinking. I'm just thinking flat, I did not know about those real hills as you start going west. Oh my goodness. Woo! You talking about hills? I'm like, what in the world? So to me, that was the biggest shocker. Those humongous mountains and hills. It was so bad that after I passed through, I passed through Missouri. After I passed through them, I actually dropped down. I want to say, was it in Oklahoma or was it Kansas? I dropped down and started going down. I was on 70 west, and I dropped down to 40 west because I was like, I'm not dealing with Colorado hills. Nope, I wasn't even going to chance going through them. But yeah, so it was pretty cool. And when I tell you, everyone I met on the road was phenomenal. People let me go into their trailers and see their trailers. You talking about couples traveling with their puppies and people that stay on the road full time. They're going from one camp area to the next. Like, this is their lifestyle. This is how they live. Like, isn't that they gave up everything just to live on the road? So now that's why I have it in my head. I want to be a nomad. I've met so many nomads on that trip that it was just amazing. They made it work, and they were doing it. Did you know, as you go up and down the road, you can get stamps from like the welcome centers, that you can get stamps that you can put in like this parks. I want to say it's a parks book, but you can put the stamps in there that you get from each of the welcome centers. Some of them don't have, but majority do. And it's so nice that the ones I noticed where like they weren't open 24 hours. None of them are open. The insides are not open 24 hours, but it'll be open for people enough that people can still use the restrooms and stuff. But what they would do is they'll leave the stamps in like a location so stamp collectors could still get their stamps when they pass through. Isn't that nice? Oh my gosh. So yeah, that was nice. It was a beautiful trip. Okay, I done talked y'all kids off. I know I can't read it, unfortunately. I'm driving and I need to see where I'm at because I'm having such an amazing time talking to y'all. I gotta make sure I ain't passing where I'm going. I'm passing Butner right now. That's where I am. Wow. I told you I love looking at the names so that when I see them again, I'll remember. That's how my memory works. Once I say a name or say something out loud or write it, I'll remember it. So that's it. That's how I got that. I know that was a long, drawn-out story. Oh, I'm going to read everything when I get to where I'm going so that I can respond back. I'm so sorry I can't. But like I said, I did not want to miss a whole day of not getting on live. And I'm pretty sure that once I get to where I'm at, where I'm going, I may need a nap. So I didn't want to miss out on the whole day. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I feel bad because I'm down here with these country people. They don't got nothing on this city driving here. I'm playing it cool, though. I'm playing it nice. I ain't going to do no New York on them, I ain't going to do no New York driving down here. But I got it in me. I ain't going to give it to them, though. Oh, my gosh. It's beautiful. That scenery is beautiful. I will show you guys again, but it's nothing. It's the same scene. It looks the same as it looked the same as if I showed you before. Okay, Butner. I see Butner again. Alright, we're gonna keep on going. So this is the last leg of my drive. I was gonna do live earlier, but I didn't wanna, do it too early. This is kind of like a straight shot, so I'll be there in a bit. Oh my gosh. And when I tell you these cars are driving like it's Sunday morning, they are driving like it's, oh my God, they are driving like it's Sunday morning. Must be nice to get off of work and get on a road and it's hardly no traffic. Like, what? It's 6 o'clock. The DMV area at 6 o'clock, what's traffic everywhere is a nightmare. Down here, I'm telling you, these drivers are driving, they're doing it's 70 miles per hour, and I'm telling you, they're doing 50. They're like, I'm off. Yay. They're so used to this calmness. They're so used to it. That's what it is. No one is in a rush. Isn't that beautiful? No one is in a rush. I rode past this Mustang and I just couldn't believe it. He was just chilling. My mom has asked me, "You're in North Carolina?" Yeah, I'm here, but not where I need to be. Uh-oh, y'all, I'm picking up an accent, not where I need to be. I want them to think I'm a regular. Don't I? Could I fit in for North Carolina? Yes, yeah. Oh my gosh, guys, hold up. I'm gonna try to get y'all this view. Look at that freaking view. We're in Durham County. Oh my goodness, look at that lake. Oh my gosh. That is just so pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. It's just pretty how the sun is shining on it. Oh my gosh. That was nice. That was nice, man. Oh, I'm telling you, I could stare at that all day long with no problem. Oh boy. Okay. It feels so weird to me passing through Durham, knowing I was fortunate enough to meet my great great grandma for years. I'm telling you, the meanest lady you ever want to meet. Yeah, but that was my great grandma, and she is from Durham. Yeah, but we're not connected to any family that lives here. Yeah. Hi. Oh, I got some bread. So sorry. I had to eat me a cracker. Okay, so what were we talking about? Let's get back to it. Mm. Oh, shoot. Come on. You got to show me love. How y'all doing? I am doing a road trip and I am 53 minutes away from my destination. This has been a 5.5 hour drive, which made it and 2 added additional hours in traffic. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Almost there. I am in North Carolina. And anybody here from North Carolina? it was like the sun was going down, but now I guess the direction I'm going in done got brighter. I like keeping my glasses on because I can see that this bright light. Hi. I'm finally getting to the destination. It's been a while. About 5 hours. Should've. I messed that up. It's been 8 hours. Should have been 5, but I'm on a ride. I hope you all had a wonderful day. I hope you're chilled or got your feet up, or if you gotta start or if you're one of those people that work late. Hope you have a great day. Claim it. It's yours. It's your day to claim. Your day is going to be whatever you tell it to be, regardless of what happened. When you tell yourself, I'm going to have a great day, it's going to be a great day. You are in control of your day each and every day. It's God's gift to you. It's God's present to you to be in control of your day every day. We can't control people. We can't control situations, circumstances. Can't control none of those things, but we can control. You're in full control of you, your emotional state, your what you do, what you say. That you are in control of. No one can take your peace. We give it to people, but no one can take it from you. You have to make a conscious decision that you're going to allow somebody to take your peace, and then you say it. You will not have my peace. And that's the end of it. Everything will align. Say what you mean what you say. That's it. You are what's best for you. I just came up with that. What y'all think about that one? I want to stop. I want to walk around for like 5 minutes, 5 little minutes. I'm gonna stop at the next little stop. I'm near there, and that way I can read what everyone is saying, because I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Oh my goodness, I'm passing Chapel Hill, Hillsboro. Y'all heard how I said it? Hillsboro. I'm trying to say it country. Hillsboro, country. Hillsboro. It's just Hillsboro. I hope my mom not on here. She be like, why you do that? Why you say that? She's so private. I love it so much. Oh, we passing a visitor center. And see, this trip I have not did no tourist stuff, which I love to do, and that's only because by me driving solo, I don't want to be on these roads at night. I'm gonna do the touristy stuff once I get to where I'm going. But I love taking the time out to make every stop, to every, like, how many tourist centers have you been to in your town, in your state? Like, I didn't even know that my state had 4 visitor centers, depending on which way you come into that state. Had no clue. And I think now I've been to, I want to say 3 of the 4. So I got 1 more that I have to get to. Like, I've made it a mission of mine. I'm gonna go to each one of them, and they're so informative about the state. They have everything in it, from all the events that's going on in the state. Not just in in different cities, in different counties. It's amazing. You definitely should always visit your state's visitor center. So much information. Yeah, so much information. And so when I'm traveling, I try to make it a thing to stop at as many visitor centers as I can, because to me, they all give you different information, and usually they'll have some type of amazing display about what that town, what that state is known for, and it'll be pictures, and you can get your souvenirs and stuff like that. I'm a big postcard and shot glass person. I like shot glass postcards. Of everywhere I go, I want a postcard and stuff like that. I love that. So, and it's not that, outrageously priced. So that's what I. But yeah, make sure to visit. I'm telling you, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. You know what? Sometimes I also enjoy being a tourist in my own town, because even though I lived in my town all my life, I am still learning things about the town. So many things, so much history. It's just amazing. It's like, wow, all this history and stuff. And just think, this is everywhere. Take time to be a tourist in your own town. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Like, when I get here, I cannot wait to be a tourist. A tourist. Told you I'm frugal, so I like all of free or near free stuff. Stuff that costs a little something. It depends. It all depends. Mostly, I'm not interested. I'll tell you the truth. I am not. When I traveled across country, the place that I mostly fell in love with, and you can Google this, is in Oklahoma. It's called it was just on the tip of my tongue until I said it. It's in Oklahoma. It's a playground. It's going to come to me. Oh my goodness. When I tell you, it's the best, biggest, the best playground ever. And it don't matter the age. Everyone is something for everyone to do, and it's open playground. The something place. It's going to come to me. It's in Oklahoma. Google Maps gave it to me, and so that's what made us go there, because it had such high ratings, and it was free. It's outside. It was a sitting inside area where you could sit and have lunch or buy lunch and snacks if you chose to. But it's family. The family place, the gathering place in Oklahoma. That is my number one favorite place of all times, and it's free. Yeah, I told y'all that's my favorite. Free. I should make a song. Free. Free. I'm telling you, free is the best word ever. The gathering place. Look that place up. Not only is it beautiful, so many things. I mean, even the adults can take part in being a kid at this playground. It's really nice. It's really nice. Yeah, we spent a whole day off the road. We got off the road and went to the gathering place. Spent a whole day there. Then we stayed over in a hotel not far from there. I made sure that was one of the nights that we stayed in a hotel. And because I knew that by spending a whole day, in Oklahoma at this gathering place, that, we just made a whole day of it. We made a whole day of it. The kids loved it, and we got rest that night, and then got back to the road that next morning, got back on the road. And so that's why I said, when I go cross country the next time, I want to go even slower than that. I don't want to move as quickly. There was so many places I wanted to see that I just didn't have the time. Let me tell you, when I traveled across country, truck stops, I felt the safest at truck stops. At the travel centers, love the love gas stations. There's a couple of them. I mean, they are set up for travelers, and then the trucks is so many trucks. Of course, you shouldn't let your kids wander off. I didn't let any of my crew. We all stayed together as a whole. But them truckers are there. Their lights are bright. And what I did was I looked on Amazon, and I don't have tint on my windows, so I bought the window covers. So I put them up, and I love those bright lights because that meant other people, if worst came to worst and someone was to try to attempt to get in our car while we were there, parked there, that it was all those tractor trailers lined up with bright lights on all night long. Somebody can see something. And I would always sit in a well-lit area right in front of, like, the Love Center or the Love, guess, yeah. So that's what I did. And I'm telling you, I had no problems. None, not one. I love it because you could go in there, and we would walk around and look at things, get something to eat, go to bed, use the restrooms. I mean, just take our time. I'm telling you, it was really, really a good experience. And me, I always found people to talk to, so I would talk to people. It was really beautiful. When I tell you, it's so sunny right now. Oh my gosh. Can't tell how I feel out there. I'm hoping, since I'm going south, that it feels warmer than it does up north. Up north, we were at like 58 degrees for today. What's the temperature where y'all was at? What was y'all highest temperature? Yep, it was 58 degrees in the DMV. I can tell that I'm getting closer to like city and stuff because now the lanes have opened up, the 4 lanes, and it's more traffic. Another thing I learned going in and out of states, as you're going in the city is always like 3-4 lanes, right? But as you're coming in and out of these cities, they drop down to 2. Yep, so that was something else I learned. So because I was going state to state to state. So as you're going through one state, you're on 3-4 lanes. As you're going through town, is the most traffic. But as soon as they start dropping down to 2, it's like, okay, now we're getting on the outskirts, and we're going towards out of the state. Yeah, we're going towards out of the state. So that was another thing. And the street lights get less and less. And in most states, you really don't have none once you get on the outskirts. No lights, 2 lanes, and no lights. So then it just go black. Yeah, so that was another thing about going through state to state. Yeah. Let's see, McBain. Oh, guys, I think I only got 10 more miles on this road. And then I get on my next road. Y'all thought I was going to say I was going to be there. No. I'm supposed to get there a little after 7. Which I'm telling you, like, I haven't had a real meal since maybe 11-ish. I ate real food. I did pick up some cheese crackers. And that's it. The store didn't have any bananas. So I just had to get what I could get. So only when I'm traveling, I prefer 7-Elevens. They are like my go-to stores. I don't do Dunkin', Starbucks. No, I love a good 7-Elevens. Yeah, that's my 7-Eleven. I feel at home. Even in California, 7-Eleven. I only wanted 7-Eleven. I feel at home when I see a 7-Eleven. Oh my gosh. Wow, this gas is $2.95. Is all like, oh, that's a good gas station where I would stay at too. Pilots, man, they were clean bathrooms, hospitable. They're even though they're set up for truckers mostly, but traveling people, oh, they are totally set up for traveling people. You're getting good food. It's always plenty of places to sit. Oh my goodness, where you could just sit and kick your feet. They even got showers. Because most truckers, they take showers and wash their clothes when they get to these places, but they'll allow common folks to do it. You got to pay, but they'll allow you to do it if you need to. Yeah, that was one of the ones. I was told to stop at a Spanish name one. They said I had to stop at one of those and get the barbecue. It's going to come to me what the name is. They say you got to stop at one of those the next time I travel down and get one of those. Oh man, it's everywhere now. Okay, guys. I'm sorry, guys. Oh my God. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, we got 35 more minutes. Y'all done help your girl get through it. Oh, they got Powerball, 65 million. I don't play it, but I like to see it. Alright, I'm gonna have to drive. The best towel. Raleigh, Durham, Greensboro, and Charlotte. The best towel. Okay. Towel company. Okay. I want to find some names to practice my countryness. My country. Yeah. 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 Do that sound country? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think if you hold your mouth, yeah. Oh, wait, maybe if I try talking with the least bit without moving my mouth. No, that don't work. Let me see. Yeah. Yep, that's it. Hold my mouth and try to say the words. Like push them out. Okay. Come on. Of course, they gonna show you a Starbucks drive-thru. Ain't nobody want no Starbucks. Nope. Carball. When I was at the airport, I tell you, I drank so much Starbucks. Okay, I'm telling you, I should have had stock in Starbucks. So no, I don't drink it now. And now it's like I get it only for a treat. But when I tell you, I felt like I brought my tail to work. I can have me a Starbucks. I didn't want no Dunkins, no none of that. High price Starbucks was my drink. I had to go to work, so I get to get whatever I wanted. Yeah, that was my old process. Oh, it's a cookout! Alright, I only got 30 minutes. You think I should stop? Oh, it's the next right. Cookout! I know, I'm being dramatic, but they don't have cookouts up north. Y'all got a cookout where y'all live? Oh, that's what it's called. It's a float, but they be having like a watermelon float. I mean, we're used to the root beer float, but a watermelon float? Come on. Oh my gosh. Now, they don't have that all the time, but usually they'll have some type of float. I think the last time I went, it was a cheesecake float. Like, what? Who thinks of this? I did buy it, but who thinks of that? I don't want to be playing. I'm not getting off this highway till I get to where I'm going. But, oh my goodness, a watermelon float. And when I tell you it tastes like real water, I know it was real watermelon. It was not no watermelon juice only. It was more chunks of watermelon that had been blended with the ice cream. Like, it was so delicious. And yes, I can make it from home. But it's not the same. It's not the same. I make my coffee from home and it's better. But that float, it would not be the same. They just and that's all I want. I don't want no food. I don't want none of their fries. I don't want none of their stuff. But you give me that float. I do want a float. They have a lot of great milkshakes there too. When I went my very first time going was for a family road trip, so it's like 8 of us, and all the kids. I'm saying kids, but they're grown. All the kids got like the milkshakes and stuff. And I want to say they had like peanut butter and all these different flavors. They had a lot of different flavored milkshakes and burgers and fries. And you get the prices are like $4 or $5 for a whole meal. I'm not joking. Look it up. Cookout. Like, it's ridiculous. The price. Oh my goodness. Gas $3.49. That's crazy. We just saw a $2.97, not even 20 miles back. It's like I'm driving into the sunrise. Freddy's. Oh, they got a burger place called Freddy's. Never been there. Oh, come on. I'm almost there. K&W Cafeteria. Have y'all ever heard of that food place? K&W Cafeteria? I haven't. What's this? It's a crackling. Oh, I missed that one. I don't know. Okay. Huffman Mill, come on. Consignment Connection. That sounds like a thrift store. I love me a good thrift store. The Cutting Board. Y'all heard of that restaurant before? That's different. The Cutting Board restaurant. Oh, they have an Amber Alert. That's always sad. Stretch my hands. I am so interested in seeing land prices down here when I get to the Greensboro or even the outskirts. I want to see land prices. I want land. Police car was sitting up on the hill. Woo, they serious. They sit on hills, angled down, troop like this. Getting closer. stop is coming up. I want it. I'm so tempted. But I gotta keep going. I want to enjoy some daylight. So when I drive, I play games with myself. So say I had 300 miles. I'd be like, all right, I can't take a break for 150 of them till I get to 150. Or so I'll break it down just to help me get through. That's the, you have to keep so that you'll keep pushing yourself. Not badly push yourself, because if you're tired, you're tired. So when I'm really tired, it's been times, and usually it wasn't a cross country run, but it's been times where I was so tired that I would go from rest area to rest area. I would drive that short of a distance. I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna drive to the next rest area and I'm gonna take another break. Like, do not be on this road tired. Do not. And that's when I'm close. I'm really close, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna just take a break. Even if it's 5 minutes, get out, get air, walk around, and get back in.